Hey there folks, Luke from Jason Lives here. You may remember earlier in the year we did a little video documentary about the anti-dog meat rally that was held in Melbourne, and also Soi Dog and the great work that they do. Well, one of the people we interviewed in that video, Ellie, talked about Sea Lion, who she was bringing over to Australia. In the time since that video, Sea Lion has arrived at his new home in Australia. We're here today at this special event to help welcome Sea Lion to Australia. We're here in Kindness House, building in Melbourne that houses various animal rights organisations and groups that help animals. So let's go and have a look at this great event. Alrighty, I'm here with Ellie, who's responsible for bringing Sea Lion over to Australia. After all the hard work, the time, the money, all the effort, how does it feel to finally have him over here in Australia?
Pretty amazing. The first time I met him in quarantine, he just jumped into my arms and did this sort of howling cry, because I knew that he recognised me. He thought, you know, thank God there's someone here, because he wasn't probably sure what was going on because he was in quarantine for 30 days. And then every time I came to visit, he was so excited, and even when I put him in the car to go on the way home, you could just sense he was pretty much at peace. And then when we arrived home, he met my other two dogs on neutral territory, so we went for a walk and he met them outside of the home, and then they came back to the home. So he's been settling in well, and since he's been here now at home for about 5 weeks.
There's so much pain around, sometimes it gets you down, but there is good you see, and it can come from you and me. It's time to make the most of life, to take control and do what you feel's right. It's time to give others a chance to open.
So have you noticed a change in his behaviour and just his general, you know?
Yeah, well, I think the first few weeks he's probably wondering what's going to happen next, because, you know, travelling to Australia, quarantine, you know, where am I going to go to next? But now I know he's definitely feeling more comfortable. He's doing more playful activities. For instance, he recently ate the back of my daughter's book, and then he went outside and dug up some bulbs, brought them back in, and the only reason I knew it was him is because he left his paw prints on the sofa. And even yesterday he ate some of my receipts that I had to claim through work. So I know he's into doing typical dog normal behaviour now, feeling relaxed, and you know, he's actually also ripped up one of my cushions. So I'm pretty sure he's like any other dog. He's definitely feeling like it's his home.
What are your favourite things to do with Sea Lion?
Playing with him, doing games with him.
What sort of games do you like to play with Sea Lion?
Ball games.
What's next for Sea Lion?
Well, he's going to a checkup in the next week and a half to see an orthopaedic surgeon, and he will be having a leg removed at some stage, but this doctor's appointment is to find out what the latest is on that leg and when it will need to be removed, because the other leg on his back is also damaged with knee problems as well. So to protect that other leg so that he has as much mobility as possible, we need to remove one of them, because he's not carrying any weight on that leg and it's causing a burden to the other leg. So it's really just a health appointment to work out when he'll have surgery later this year.
Oh, fantastic.
And then after that, I think, you know, he'll still be an ambassador for Soi Dogs in Australia, and along with myself, we'll be raising money to help the Magic 1000 Club, which feeds and cares for the dogs in the government shelters in Thailand, who are all victims of the illegal dog meat trade, and that is worked through Soi Dogs.
How can people help?
People can help by joining the 1000 Club. You can sponsor a dog for $28 a month that provides food, medical expenses, things like that. There's just awareness, getting awareness out there, you know, getting our website out there, coming along to events like this, you know, becoming a friend on Facebook and following us.
Again, you've been to like many events, maybe not so much like this, but events where you meet lots of people at all?
This was the first one, so obviously wanted to keep them kind of under wraps, so to speak, and obviously just let them socialise in the house, get comfortable in our environment first. But yeah, so today he was an absolute superstar. I think he was destined for this kind of stuff. I think he's greeted everyone here that's come. We've all had a nice little cuddle, and he's been as good as gold. So he's a good guy.
So you're happy with how today's events ran?
Incredibly, very, very happy. I think it was a good success, a good turnout. So thank you to all the people that supported and have been here today. And it's been it's been a good turnout.
What would you say to anybody that's watching this and they're thinking either just they'd like to help out more in one way or another, or even they're thinking to themselves, I'd like to look into bringing over a dog to Australia? What would you say to anybody thinking that?
I'd say anything in life is possible, and I think if you've got a want to either adopt a dog, even if it's locally or through a Soi Dog, then you know, look into it and make considerations. But I'd say definitely try and adopt. It's been the best thing that I've done, rather than buying from a pet shop. And I think if you want to look at what's happening with the illegal dog meat trade and what Soi Dogs are doing, or if you want to just find out a little bit more about the organisation, go to www.soidog.org, also here, and it will certainly give you more details. But if you want to get regular updates, I really recommend liking the page on Facebook, where they'll post up daily on what's happening with the illegal dog meat trade, but also with the dogs that they have in the shelter and various bits of information that I find getting those updates myself, I feel quite connected to the charity.
Alrighty folks, hope you've enjoyed our little video here and once again learnt about the great work that Soi Dog does and Sea Lion's journey.
And if you donate some money, then maybe we'll be able to buy more treats for all the dogs in the world.
So go to their website, check them out and lend them your support.
Time to make the most of life and take care.